Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down Follistatin 344, one of the most popular peptides people talk about for muscle growth, hair growth, recovery, and even hormone balance. And as always, we're explaining it in the simplest way possible. So what exactly is Follistatin 344? At its core, it's a peptide that helps your body grow muscle, repair tissue, and regulate certain hormones. But the magic is in how it does this. It works by blocking specific proteins that normally slow things down. The simplest way to think about it is this. Follistatin is your body's way of removing the brakes from systems that need to grow or recover. Let's start with the big one, muscle growth. Your body has a protein called myostatin, and its only job is to tell your muscles, okay, that's enough, stop growing. It's a natural limiter, a built-in safety switch. Follistatin steps in and directly blocks myostatin. It effectively puts a gag order on that stop growing signal. When you remove that brake, your muscles are free to grow bigger, recover faster from workouts, and repair themselves more easily. The idea is incredibly simple. Remove the brake, and the muscles can grow more. But its role in recovery goes beyond just muscle size. Follistatin also blocks another protein called TGF-β. This one is linked to fibrosis, which is when tissue becomes stiff or forms too much scar tissue after an injury. You know that hard, inflexible feeling of a bad scar? TGF-β plays a part in that. By lowering its activity, follistatin helps reduce that excessive scar formation. This supports smoother healing, protecting not just muscles, but also tendons and even vital organs like the liver. So, less TGF-β equals less stiff, hard scar tissue, allowing for better, more functional repairs. Now, things get even more interesting when we look at hormones and hair because follistatin influences both by targeting the same protein, activin. Inside your pituitary gland, activin signals for an increase in FSH, a key hormone involved in reproduction. Follistatin finds activin, attaches to it, and stops it from working. This naturally lowers FSH levels, which can influence reproductive health and overall hormone balance. It keeps activin under control. And that same protein, activin, also plays a role on your head. It can slow down the activity of hair follicles, putting them into a dormant state. When follistatin blocks activin, it essentially wakes those follicles back up. It triggers a pathway called WNT/β-catenin, which helps grow new hair, thicken existing strands, and reactivate those sleeping follicles. Once again, follistatin works by removing the protein that keeps your hair from growing. Finally, and this might be the most surprising, follistatin even helps in the development of the optic nerve. A protein called BMP4 can sometimes interfere with how the optic nerve forms correctly. Follistatin helps keep BMP4 levels balanced. This ensures that retinal cells grow as they should, and the delicate nerve fibers develop normally, protecting our vision from the very beginning. So, when you hear people talking about the benefits, they're usually listing off increased muscle growth, faster recovery, less scarred tissue, hair growth support, hormone modulation, and smoother tissue healing. Of course, we have to talk about side effects. Reported issues are usually mild, things like redness at the injection site, some temporary soreness, or slight hormonal changes, because it does affect FSH. But it's crucial to remember follistatin is still experimental. Its long-term safety isn't fully known, and you should always talk to a healthcare professional before ever considering something like this. Ultimately, Follistatin 344 is one of the most fascinating peptides because it isn't a one-trick pony. It affects multiple systems at once: muscle, tissue, hormones, hair, even our eyes. By methodically blocking the proteins that are designed to slow your body down, it helps your tissues grow, heal, and function more efficiently. If you want more peptides explained in simple, easy-to-understand language, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about which peptide you want us to break down next.